Hi everyone, how you doing? Like really, how are you? Check in, see how you're feeling. Because my hope is that you are feeling amazing. And that doesn't have to mean this high energy, joy and exuberance. It's okay if you feel calm and relaxed. Really, any speed of your feeling, I just will hope it's in that good category. And this is that message that I want to share, that there is a good category, regardless of any of the noise, any of the situation or circumstance. Okay. You can train your mind to feel good regardless of the story. The mind on its own will often choose that drama feeling, that anxiousness for that next state of good, and we can get such in a rhythm of feeling anxious that we forget what good feels like. So I help people change their stories, and this is what I would want for you, is to understand the techniques that I've studied and put into practice in my office, my lab, and I help people to essentially liberate themselves. And sometimes people think, okay, well, Lauren is a hypnotist, so she has some special power or skill set that she does this for me. Hypnosis is an innate, natural occurrence. You already are in a state of self hypnotized beliefs. And so, this is why you are always going to be the most proficient hypnotist that could possibly show up in your life. You are already in your life. I'll hope you haven't atrophied and succumbed to a sense of numbness, right? A lot of people are there, and maybe you teeter, and get there occasionally. That's okay. My mission and agenda is to wake people up from the trance and to invite them back into that good state. And so I am doing these free interactive workshops where I will talk about the applications and techniques of self applying hypnosis. So, if this is interesting for you, I will invite you to come even tomorrow. I'm doing a workshop, and this is going to be in about 14 hours from the time it is right now, and it's at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. It's less than an hour. It's a very quick investment only of time because it's completely free, where I will literally do everything that I can in my power to explain hypnotism in a tangible way, because it's not a singular process. It's not a series of scripts. You have an individual brain, and your individual brain interacts individually. Can that be a word? Yes. With its own style of hypnosis. And this is how and why hypnosis has been this ancient thing throughout time, throughout cultures, and we still don't understand it. And it's not a need of believing in it. It's not the placebo. It's really about demystifying it, and, to my opinion, modernizing it. And that is why my business, Modern Day Hypnosis, is working fervently to bring self-applied techniques to you, to give them to you, to explain them to you, to help you have a lifetime access of cutting through any of the fluff, any of the psychology jargon that might confuse your brain about what is the good state, right? And what is the soon to be coming good state, right? Because that fantasy of things will be better when, or things will be better if, that just keeps us trapped in that dope state, that dopamine reward system. So I want to give you a reset button so that you can just get into a state of feeling good right now, regardless of whatever is happening around you. You can feel confident now while you're waiting for the weight to change. You can feel that success immediately. And that's how those habits of, smoking and nail biting or phobias, or really there's so many applications of how hypnosis has been documented successfully, not only for psychological change and habits, but for physiological change, hair regrowth, repairing eyesight. It's basically anything that is possible through the mind, which is everything, is possible with hypnosis. Now, don't look at me as some medical professional making some claim of treating your whatever. I'm just telling you that there are things possible beyond what you might believe or have experienced so far. And I know that that hope is a really powerful medicine. So, can I give you a prescription for hope and for happiness and for optimism and maybe even just for curiosity? I'll have some people that come work with me, and as soon as they, walk in or show up in the meeting, they tell me how skeptic they are. And I can understand and actually relate to that because there's a lot of misconceptions and there's a lot of sense of some hypnotist has some power, and are they going to apply that power on me and possibly have any sort of, sinister or limiting effect? So I look at hypnosis not as a way of me having control on you, but of you having control of what stories you are participating with. And I had a guy just this week that I was working with, and he was just so shocked because he just assumed hypnotherapy, that it was going to be some therapy experience, right? We were going to talk and talk and talk about the history of all his stories. And he'd been dreading that. And that's why he probably avoided for years coming in to seek support for his goal for finishing this story of anxiety, because he didn't want to go through that work and drama of bringing up all of his life and his past. And so as soon as we started talking, and I'm telling him, we're just going to cut a cord of the past, we're just going to throw the past out the window, we're not going to open the past, it's just imagine it's gone, right? It's literally not in this moment. What's in this moment is we're talking. So it's not here. Why would we bring it here unless these are good things that you want to celebrate? And he just had such a light come over him. He was just so relieved, and he was like, "You're gonna just help me get better. We don't need to talk about the past." And I was like, "Yeah, that's going to be the best use of our time." And really, I want to use your time valuably. So if you can give me less than an hour, I hope you can make it tomorrow. Or if not, go to hallhypnosis.com and you can sign up or check out when the next dates are. I'm going to do these regularly as people would want them. You don't need to come to multiples, right? Because it's going to be the same sort of discussion on how we can simplify and self-apply hypnosis. So thank you for watching. I'm Lauren with Modern Day Hypnosis. And again, I just hope that you are doing very well. Talk soon. Bye.